All right, if you're a young professional in India right now, you can probably feel it, right? That sense of uncertainty. It's like the career paths that looked so straightforward, so guaranteed, just a few years back, now feel a little fuzzy. So let's get into it, because what we're seeing isn't some kind of career apocalypse. It's something else entirely, a massive recalibration. For decades, the playbook was just so simple. Get a degree, land a good job, and boom, you're set for life. But what if that so-called safe path is now the riskiest move you can make? I mean, really think about that. It's a question on everyone's mind, and honestly, the data is starting to show that it's a very valid one. And look, this isn't just a hunch or a feeling in the air. This is a real, documented, fundamental shift in our economy. That old degree-to-desk pipeline, the one that basically built the Indian middle class, it's being completely rewritten. And figuring out where those new pipes are going, well, that's probably the most important thing you can do for your career right now.
So we need to give this thing a name, right? It's not the Great Resignation. It's not the Great Collapse. Let's call it what it is. The Great Recalibration. And yes, that means huge change, no doubt about it. But it also means there's this massive opportunity just waiting for anyone who knows where to look. Okay, first things first. Let's tackle the elephant in the room, the Indian IT sector. All the headlines are screaming doom and gloom, right? But is it really declining? Or is something else happening? Something more like a deepening, a specialization?
Yeah, that anxiety you're feeling, it's not just in your head. The numbers are real. A 40% drop in entry-level IT hiring. That is a seismic shock to the system. It means those days of giant companies doing mass recruitment for thousands of generic coding jobs, they're on hold, at least for now. But, and this is a big but, that's only half the story.
See, the IT sector isn't just vanishing into thin air. It's productizing. What does that mean? It means the industry is moving away from needing these huge armies of generalist, full-stack coders. Instead, the demand is for smaller, elite teams of absolute specialists. We're talking about AI solutions architects, cybersecurity analysts, cloud-native DevOps. The demand didn't go away. It just moved way up the value chain.
And this is where it gets really interesting. Here's the paradox, and honestly the massive opportunity. India is an absolute powerhouse of AI talent. We have 16% of the entire world's AI talent pool. And yet, get this, 90% of companies say they can't find Gen AI-ready professionals. The raw talent is here, no question. The real challenge and the opportunity is in specializing it. Okay, so if that main door into traditional IT has gotten a little narrower, where are the other doors swinging wide open? It's time to explore some new frontiers. Because let me tell you, there are some massive sectors that are absolutely roaring to life right now. For the longest time, everyone's been obsessed with software, right? But while all eyes were on the screen, the physical economy, I'm talking manufacturing, infrastructure, electronics, has been staging this incredible comeback. It's being supercharged by a whole new wave of policies. And you don't have to take my word for it. Just look at the hiring plans. The core sector, things like mining, energy, steel, it's not just growing anymore. It is leading all new job openings. That's a huge signal that our economic engine is diversifying in a really physical, tangible way. And this is a total game changer, especially for all you mechanical and electrical engineering grads out there. For years, you were told you had to settle for a coding job, right? Well, that era is over. Your core skills, the stuff you actually studied, smart manufacturing, EV infrastructure, those are now in higher demand. And often, they're paying better right out of the gate than those entry-level IT jobs. But wait, there's more. Beyond these big, obvious sectors, there are what I like to call the forgotten powerhouses. And these are often incredibly AI-resistant. You've got the silver economy, that's a $30 billion market built around care, which needs human empathy AI just can't touch. You've got logistics and supply chain growing at over 10% a year, desperate for specialists to automate our warehouses. And then there's the orange economy. That's the cool stuff, creative tech like gaming and VFX. It's not a hobby anymore. It's a government-backed mission with high-paying jobs. But maybe, just maybe, the biggest pivot of all isn't about switching sectors. It's about switching your entire mindset. It's about going from being a resource for a company to becoming an owner. And we are seeing this happen on a massive scale. And I know what you're thinking. Start a business? Me? No way. But hold on. You have to look at how AI has completely changed the game. You don't need a massive team or tons of capital anymore. With AI as your co-founder, basically, you can find a real problem in your own community, build a solution, and then plug into a huge support system that's been built specifically for you. And this isn't just some motivational talk. The support is real, it's concrete. You've got government schemes like the PM Mudra Yojana for collateral-free loans. You have the Startup India Seed Fund for more serious capital. You've even got Mera Yuva Bharat, or MY Bharat, connecting millions of young people to mentorship. The whole system is shifting to support this new wave of ownership.
Okay, so we've covered a lot. The big pivot in IT, the boom in the physical economy, and this incredible new wave of entrepreneurship. The big question is, how do you pull all these threads together to build a career that's actually future-proof?
Well, here's a roadmap to help you think about it. It connects the dots. Whether you're making a tech pivot, a core pivot into manufacturing, a service pivot, or going it alone, each path has these new key roles. But look at that last column, required mindset. That's the most important part. It's not just about what you do, it's about how you think. Are you an orchestrator of AI agents, a hardware-software hybrid, a problem solver first and a tool user second? And all of this means we have to completely redefine what a resume even is. Think about it. Your degree, that's the foundation. It's the price of entry. But your real resume, the thing that's going to get you hired in 2026 and beyond, is your portfolio. It's a collection of AI-augmented projects that prove you can actually do something valuable. So let's wrap this up with 3 final super actionable pieces of advice. Number 1, embrace the domain. Don't just learn to code for an industry. Be the person who gets tech in healthcare or tech in logistics. Number 2, master your human moat. This is your defense against AI. It's your creativity, your problem-solving skills, your ability to negotiate, the stuff a machine just can't do. And finally, number 3, use the safety net. Seriously. Schemes like Skill India and Mudra loans are there for a reason. Use them.
So, the Great Recalibration, it's not coming, it's already here. The world isn't handing out a nice, neat, safe map to a great career anymore. That can feel a little scary, for sure, but you know what? It's also incredibly freeing. It means you now have the tools, you have the support, and you have the permission to draw your own map. The only question left is, are you ready to pick up the pen?